you now, bro. Is it advisable to bring your wife from Africa to Europe here to start life? Bro, don't bring your wife from Africa to Europe. Bro, don't bring your wife from Africa to Europe. I am begging all men. Don't bring your wife from Africa to Europe. Don't bring your wife from Africa to Europe. No, why? Why did you say that? If you know that you are the kind of man that has an ego, you are a proud man, you have a chieftaincy, yes, you are a chief, you are a strong man, you understand, people respect you. Okay, that type of man that went to control women. Control women. And you know you are a dogu. Oh, dogu. Women cannot talk to you anyhow. Don't bring your wife from Africa to Europe. Because if you bring them here, they will bring you down. They will bring you down. He said, if you are a dogu type, that type that control woman, don't bring her. Don't bring that woman here because she will lay you down. She will bring you down. Yeah, she will disrespect you. There will be no respect. And if any day you talk to her anyhow, or you have an issue with her, she will go and report you to police station. The next thing is to divorce you. That is the only thing they can do. Don't bring your wife to Europe. From Africa to Europe. I am telling you, for what I know about. We have many of them. Yeah. This one is shockalizing. This one shocked me. It shocked me. If it's true, let us know. Because for me, I cannot conclude from one side. We need to hear from other people. Thank you.
Hello, my people. As you see in this short video clip about one of our brother in Europe advising African men not to bring their wife to Europe, their African wife to Europe. You know, what's happened is that most of our men that travel from Africa to Europe to hustle, you know, after settling down or making some money, they go back and get married to African wife. And at this point, many people will be in dilemma, whether to bring their wife to Europe or leave their wife in Africa. But let's go by his advice and see some loopholes in that advice. Because sometimes you cannot eat your cake and still have it. Because if you didn't bring your wife to Europe, and you leave your wife in Africa, and you have your children there. So what's happened is that you're separated from your children for a while. You're not in their life, which is a big problem for for you as a man and for your children as well. I know that you're gonna make money, but sometimes if you make money and overlook your children, all your wealth might be in danger. You know what I mean? And we know that sometimes it happens that there's many cases. I know some examples when our brothers in Europe or in the West travel to Africa to get married to African woman and bring them to Europe, or to the West. We know that some of them have problems. Some of them, their hearts are broken because the woman they brought from Africa have changed completely and they turned against them. Some even left them or put them in danger. There's a lot of cases about this, but there's no win-win situation in this issue. If you left your wife in Africa, there's a big disadvantage. And if you bring your wife to Europe, sometimes it's a big risk, But as a man, you take risk. I'm not saying that, you should bring your wife, to Europe, or you should leave your wife in Africa. I don't know. As a man, you need to make decision. You need to make your own decision. And what's happened is that most times, Africans in Europe, they travel to Africa, because in our culture it's about, somebody going to introduce you to a woman, and sometimes you don't know this person very well, and even the person introducing you to the lady might not know the lady proper. So what's happening is that, you go ahead and marry the lady, and maybe the person didn't have any feelings for you, or just married you because you're in Europe. She wants a way to escape from Africa. And once she escapes, it's a different story, She will abandon you. Especially, if she is maybe, able to settle down quickly and find work. Once she starts making money, some of them start making money, that's when you know that who you really are with, Because once they start making money, and some of them, when they start making money and they're making money more than you, if they are not a good person, that's when the man will start having problem with this kind of arrangement. But as a man, you need to take risks sometimes, It's not like every African woman comes to Europe and change, That's not true. So, but this our brother, he was kneeling down and begging men, He seems like an upright man. I might think, he's an upright man because, he doesn't want people to pass through some difficulty. So he got a backlash, and many African women, thinking that this man will spoil their business, Why do you want to inform other men not to do something? But there's no call for alarm from these ladies because men think differently. We don't just make decisions based on what we see on the internet, somebody telling you something, except if the person is simple-minded. A weak-minded person can just take decision because he saw a man begging, talking, with emotions, on something, telling men not to do something. It's not how it works. So the ladies should leave that man alone. He's just giving his own opinion. You know what I mean? People will still come to Africa. Africans will still come to Africa and they get married and bring their wife abroad. People are doing it, And it's a risk, It's not that we don't need to sugarcoat it. It has become a big risk due to the history and the statistics, That's why the man is begging people not to do that, not to keep repeating this history of our mistakes. When you bring them and they disappoint you, you find yourself in a difficult position. And the problem is that sometimes men, Africans abroad, they spend a lot of money to arrange their wife to come abroad. It takes a lot of money for them to come and be with you abroad. And when they come and they treat you like a shit, you get angry, And they have rights, the right women have in abroad is more than they have in Africa. And when some of them that are wicked, not all of them, when they notice that they have this right, you're in trouble. Especially if they don't have love for you in the first place. Maybe they just married you because you're living abroad, you want to upgrade your life. And once you have finished the upgrade, they will leave you behind without looking back, you know what I mean? And the sorry will be your name. But, circling back to leaving your children in Africa, leave your children in Africa and they are in abroad, you are not in their life. It's a massive risk as well for your children. For you not to be in their life, just speak to them through the phone or through video calls. It's not enough for your children. You need to be around your children. So it's a kind of there's no win-win situation in this kind of. There's no way to go about this dilemma. You know what I mean? You just have to pray and hope that God gives you the right woman that is not gonna leave you. That's the only thing, because you don't know human beings. You can never fully understand them. So that's the way it is. Thank you for watching. Peace.